Hi, I'm Kathleen Mickelson. I'm a licensed professional counselor and I see clients here at Grace Life Community Church. I wanted to talk a little bit to the parents today who are schooling kids at home. Some of the difficulties that I hear from parents are that they feel both isolated and overwhelmed, and if we're honest, a lot of you feel kind of afraid. I wanted to kind of give some ideas. I have three main ideas that I think may be helpful to you as you figure out how to do this. The first point that I think will be helpful is to fight comparison. We compare ourselves with other parents, we compare with our students with other students, and that always ends up usually circles back to judgment on ourselves, and it adds stress, and it just doesn't help us. If we fight the tendency to compare, then it opens up the possibility that we can just accept ideas. We can accept the strengths of others as a supportive idea rather than something we need to keep up with or compete with. The second point is to give grace to ourselves, to our students, even to their teachers or to the system. Just giving grace and not going off the deep end with super high standards right now. I think all of that is helpful. The final point is just to understand that there is a purpose behind this. A few weeks ago, when we had a sermon here on the character of Esther in the Old Testament, there was a phrase that stood out to me that she was called for such a time as this. That's in Esther chapter 4 if you want to pick it up and read it, or if you want to get online and listen to that sermon. I found a lot of encouragement with that phrase actually when I was raising my kids, and I think just knowing that there is a purpose and things aren't out of control, God isn't surprised by all of this, and He has a way, that will immediately lower anxiety. If we know that our kids are going to be okay and that we are going to be okay, I think that is incredibly helpful, and then we can move on and figure out the nuts and bolts of how to get through this. I hope these few little tips are helpful to you in kind of just getting your footing in moving forward in schooling your kids. And if you need more resources, I think leaning into the studies and the classes that are being offered here at Grace Life is a great idea. Right now, media also has a lot of parenting resources and different things for handling anxiety and things like that. And contact me if you need any other ideas for further resources.